Have you ever said or done something in the heat of the moment that you instantly regretted? That burst of anger, that careless word, that impulsive reaction. It felt like someone else was in control, didn't it? Imagine if, instead of reacting, you could pause, take a breath, and respond with calm confidence no matter what life throws at you. Here's the truth. Your mind can be trained to do exactly that. Ancient Stoics like Marcus Aurelius mastered this skill centuries ago, and their wisdom is more relevant today than ever. In this video, I'll show you how to stop being a slave to your emotions and take back control. Because when you respond instead of react, you don't just change the situation, you change yourself. Let's dive in. Number 1. Understanding react versus respond. The Stoic perspective. Picture this. A man loses his job unexpectedly. One person panics, lashes out, and spirals into despair. Another takes a deep breath, reflects on what he can control, and calmly plans his next steps. What's the difference? It's the choice between reacting and responding, a principle rooted in Stoicism. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. Reacting is instinctive, it's emotional, raw, and often destructive. But responding, that's intentional. It's when you pause, think, and choose a course that aligns with your values and long-term goals. Think about Viktor Frankl, a Holocaust survivor who found freedom in his ability to choose his response, even in a concentration camp. He realized that while his circumstances were beyond his control, his attitude wasn't. Life will test you. Relationships, careers, even random tragedies. Train your mind to respond. It's not just about staying calm. It's about reclaiming your power in a chaotic world. Number 2. Why responding over reacting matters in today's world. In today's fast-paced world, we're bombarded with triggers, stressful emails, social media arguments, and personal conflicts. Reacting instantly feels natural, but it often makes things worse. Responding, on the other hand, is a superpower. Epictetus taught, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." In modern life, this wisdom is crucial. Imagine a heated argument with a loved one. Reacting with anger can shatter trust, but pausing, understanding their perspective, and responding with empathy can strengthen the bond. Think of Captain Chesley Sully Sullenberger, who safely landed a plane on the Hudson River. When both engines failed, panic could have doomed everyone. Instead, his calm response saved lives. Every day, you face moments like these. Your ability to respond, not react, defines the quality of your relationships, your decisions, and ultimately your life. Pause, breathe, and reclaim your clarity. It's the Stoic way to thrive in chaos. Number 3. Strategies for training the mind to respond. How do you train your mind to respond instead of react? It begins with mastering your inner world. The Stoics believed this was the key to a resilient and peaceful life. Marcus Aurelius practiced a simple yet powerful technique: pause and reflect before acting. He often reminded himself, if you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. And this you have the power to revoke at any moment. One powerful strategy is the pause and breathe method. Before responding, take a deep breath. This brief moment creates a gap between emotion and action. Consider Viktor Frankl, who endured unimaginable suffering during the Holocaust. He used this gap to choose hope and purpose even in despair. Another technique is visualization. Every morning, the Stoics practiced premeditatio malorum, imagining challenges they might face. This prepared their minds to stay calm and intentional. Your response shapes your life. Train your mind daily. Breathe, reflect, and respond with purpose. Number 4. The power of self-awareness and the pause. Self-awareness is the foundation of responding instead of reacting. Without it, we're prisoners of our emotions, lashing out in ways that hurt ourselves and others. The Stoics knew this well. Epictetus taught, "Know, first, who you are and what you are capable of. Only then can you act wisely." Imagine someone cutting you off in traffic. Your first instinct is anger, maybe even retaliation. But what if you paused? What if you noticed your anger and let it pass? That pause is where your power lies. In 1962, John F. Kennedy faced the Cuban Missile Crisis, a moment where reacting rashly could have led to nuclear war. Instead, he paused, weighed his options, and responded with restraint, avoiding catastrophe. The pause isn't just a delay, it's a chance to choose. Recognize your emotions without letting them control you. Train yourself to pause, reflect, and respond wisely. In that moment of stillness, you reclaim control over your life. Number 5. Seeking silence. Finding peace in a noisy world. In the chaos of daily life, silence is more than just the absence of noise. It's a sanctuary for the soul. The Stoics knew that peace comes not from escaping the world but from mastering our inner silence. Seneca wrote, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." When we stop the constant mental chatter, we regain control over our emotions and reactions. Take the story of Thomas Edison, who would often retreat into solitude to clear his mind and spark innovation. In the silence, his mind wasn't distracted by the noise of the world. Instead, it connected with deep thoughts that led to world-changing inventions. Silence isn't just for the thinkers, it's for everyone. In moments of quiet, you can hear your own truth. It's in these still spaces that you find clarity, healing, and a sense of peace amidst the noise. Make time for silence in your day. As the Stoics taught, true tranquility is not found by avoiding the world, but by finding inner peace in the midst of it. Number 6. Embracing diverse interactions for broader perspectives. The Stoics believed in learning from everyone, whether friend or foe, because each interaction offers a lesson. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "What's bad for the hive is bad for the bee." In other words, we're all connected, and understanding diverse perspectives can strengthen us. Think about the beauty of conversations with people who see the world differently. They challenge your assumptions, spark new ideas, and broaden your understanding. Steve Jobs, despite his firm vision, sought input from diverse thinkers to push his creativity. By embracing diverse interactions, you don't just grow intellectually, you grow emotionally. Imagine if you limited yourself to only hearing voices that echoed your own thoughts. You'd miss the opportunity to evolve. Seek out those whose experiences, cultures, and beliefs differ from your own. In doing so, you invite growth, empathy, and the wisdom of a broader world. Embrace the discomfort of differing views. It's where true transformation lies. Number 7. Curiosity over judgment. A Stoic approach to open-mindedness. The Stoics understood that judgment often clouds understanding. Marcus Aurelius encouraged us to approach every situation with curiosity, not condemnation. Instead of rushing to judge people or events, the Stoics taught us to ask questions, to wonder, and to learn. Take the story of Socrates, who was known for asking probing questions that uncovered deeper truths. He didn't judge people for their ignorance, he was curious about it. Through curiosity, he elevated his conversations and expanded his own wisdom. When you replace judgment with curiosity, you open doors to new possibilities. Instead of reacting emotionally, you pause, inquire, and understand. How often do we jump to conclusions about others or ourselves? What if, instead, we approached each moment with a desire to learn? This shift can change your entire perspective and ultimately, your life. Stay curious. It's the gateway to growth, empathy, and true wisdom. If you're ready to unlock your full potential and embrace these Stoic techniques, don't wait. Take action today. Hit that like button if you found these tips valuable, and share this video with someone who could use a little Stoic wisdom in their life. And hey, if you want more life-changing insights like this, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on our next deep dive into the power of Stoicism. I'd love to hear from you. What's the one Stoic principle you're going to start using today? Drop it in the comments below. Let's grow together.